Anyways, it's time to get this show on the road. There it is. Let me... You know what? I'll close this window for now. There we go. Prison building? Oh, I remember. It's all coming back to me. Uh, it's fun. Every time I play something after a week, I just forget. Oh wait, what was I doing again? And I see the menu. I see the picture for the loading screen. I was like, oh okay, now that makes sense. So, I believe we rescued. The last thing we did last week was we rescued Raul, and I'm thankful because I put that in my stream title. And I was like, I'm gonna feel bad that I didn't rescue Raul, so I might as well do that. And here he is, one of my favorite companions, along with Arcade Ganon. On the other hand, it's 30 warm temperature. Uh-oh. Well, good luck with getting your project done in time. But yes, Raul. He actually doesn't look too off with the randomizer. I think I'm not sure the glasses he always had. Second monitor, awesome. Well, dude, I hope you have not only an equal amount of fun and an equal amount of progress getting your project done. You got this, Ravik. I'm trying to wonder anything I should say. Yeah, Raul looks kind of normal. Except for the hat, of course. That's supposed to be a character from Honest Arts DLC. But, of course, as a refresher, the new Vegas Randomizer, that's what we're trying out, along with a few mods. But specifically, this randomizer pretty much changes everybody's outfit, weapons, and even the enemies you find in the wasteland. So, anything goes with this randomizer.
Not to worry, boss. I'm sure killing the boss of one of the families will in no way lead to savage, bloody reprisals against you and your loved ones.
Thanks for the word of advice, Raul. You know what? I think everything went up really well after making a major player in this wasteland angry at us. I don't think so. Anything bad could happen. Hello, boss. Welcome to the stream. Oh wait, I need to move the window because for some reason it's cutting it off a bit. Oop. System. There we go. Now I can see your username. Slice of boss. I like it. Nice username change. Yeah, right. That was your former username, iPad Wizard. It's both good, I'd say. iPad Wizard and Slice of Boss, they work well. So I'd say definitely better than the names I come up with. I'll be honest, but I like them regardless. All right, Bro. Now, in order to get your ending, I believe we had to talk to 3 characters, and thankfully I have not moved a certain character yet because of finishing their tasks, which I think they're Camp McCarran. A slice of boss in your mouth. I mean, like it works, you know. Like it's still a slice of boss. It's still. Oh, I got scared for a second. What the heck is going on? Who's? Oh. Fiend, bones functioning. Uh-oh. Are you glitched up? Uh-oh. Let's not do that yet. Oh yeah, along with the randomizer, for some reason, I don't know, I definitely still need to figure out what's going on, but for some reason this randomizer curses us with, there's a chance enemies could be invisible. Like, we can't use the kill command with the console on them, and so we just have to either outrun them or load back and just deal with it later. It's really stupid, but That's part of the randomizer. It actually adds to it, so it's another challenge. So there's that. Let's not go there over there. We could go to somewhere else first. I think Novak. There's another. There's one person we need to talk to over there for Raul. You know, it makes me wonder with the usernames you can make on Twitch. It makes me wonder. I don't know what's their policy. Like how I know Twitch has a weird like they say one thing, but then they sometimes pick the weirdest reasons to go after someone and say, hey, you can't have this username, but we're trying to make a child-friendly website, even though we allow people to stream certain content, and even then they're allowing people like me to stream stuff like Fallout New Vegas. So, and then that's what I've been wondering, like, what's gonna honor what's the line for them, or what's gonna be the point where Twitch is like, you know what, that's no good, even though that's a name is, you know, I think it's not that upsetting. I really wish I could figure out what's going on, what Twitch is trying to get at. It's just really confusing. What was it? It was when I was streaming Violet, and you mentioned that or was it you, Rabbit, or someone was it Cuff Rodriguez, or unless that was someone else that told me that. Like there was because the name was different, right? It has a different translation, and yeah, right. Ooh, Tangled. Haven't gotten a chance to watch it. One day I will. I'm trying to. Oh, there we go. I think he's in this house. There you are.
Hey,
How is Tangled, by the way? As a. I don't know if because okay, so I'm mistaken because people were saying that it was Brave was the film that people were saying that could have been better, but I think Tango was one of the better Disney films out there. I don't like I said, I've not watched it nor ever heard too much about it besides Brave,
we haven't met yet.
but
You must be
hopefully
new.
Tango is
I'm
good.
Andy.
Ah, good to hear. I love hearing films that did well. Here we go. This conversation.
Yeah, twice. Actually, the first time it was more like half my body. Knocked me out of the Rangers. This time, it's mostly just reminded me how useless I've gotten. A few years back, we get a tip that some Legion slavers were holed up in this burnt-out house a few clicks from where we were stationed. We get there and it's deserted. No sign anyone's been there. I mean, nothing. As we're leaving, I hear something behind me. I turn around and there's this kid, just skin and bone, and he's looking up at us and he's scared half to death. Been hiding in a closet.
I go to grab him out of there and I notice he's holding something in his hand. Something metal. He shuts himself back in the closet, and that's when I see the grenade he's left by my feet. They do it a lot, the Legion, using kids. They know we'll hesitate. Anyway, that was the first time. Second time, I fell down those stairs in front of the motel. Just in case I got to thinking I'd put it all behind me.
Oop. Bringing out a little journal here because I would like to write this down. Where's... Oh. There it is. That's a little handy dandy area in my notebook where I can write stuff I can look it up later. I said this many times already, but if you're someone who's forgetful, I cannot recommend writing stuff down a lot. Like, it's so helpful. I just cannot recommend this enough. It's really just a shortcut or a cheat code in real life, writing things down, just like the old days. But anyways, I'll definitely look this up, boss. Thanks for the recommendation. Memento, but it's a Fallout playthrough. Is that Persona? Your body's injured, not your mind. You're kidding yourself when you... Oh, here we go.
People don't exactly line up to find out what's in my head. Can't remember the last time someone suggested I knew something worth knowing. You know, maybe there's something I can do for you. Since you've gone to all the trouble of flattering a crippled old soldier, there's a move we have in the Rangers for knocking an opponent off his feet. Saved my butt a bunch of times.
Oh, cool.
Maybe it will for you too. Let me show you how it's done.
That's an interesting concept of running. That's... Might look that up one day. Take down... Oh, this one, I think this one is the better, on-arm techniques. Because it's straight, it does literally knock people down, but I'm not sure it knocks everybody. Like, if there's any exceptions to this, but yeah, even then, I usually don't use hand-to-hand combat as much, besides gauntlets. Ooh. We had to steal that for that guy, but I don't think so, I will.
You'll get the hang of that takedown. I had trouble learning it at first, too.
Right now, a whole lot of sitting on my keister and counting cracks in the ceiling. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. On better days, I help keep the peace. Boone and Vargas watch the road. I watch the town. Tell myself I'm doing some good. Was with them. That was back when my arm and leg used to work better. I still like to pretend I'm a ranger, though. I'll check in with the guys up at the station pretty regular on
I pretend I'm a ranger with this giant laser cannon behind my back.
Tell me they're paying their respects, the smug bastards. They haven't been responding to me last couple days. I guess they got tired of hearing me talk, but it still got me a little worried. Hell, listen to me talk, like some damn mother hen.
Damn.
No. They're gonna think I'm having trouble letting go. They're good soldiers. I don't give them enough credit.
They're the NCR's finest. A one-man platoon, each of them. You got a job where even thinking about it would scare a man senseless? That's when you bring in the Rangers. And if you see a squad of veterans, guys who are in their black armor, well, you won't find a more beautiful sight.
And that's about it. Oh.
Hey, wait a sec. I know what I said, but if you find yourself by Ranger Station Charlie, let me know what you find. I'd be interested.
There's a way for that quest where... Spoilers, something bad's gonna happen to those Rangers, unfortunately, but I could have sworn there's a way to keep those guys alive before you progress to a certain point in the game. Go ahead, Raul.
What do you think of guys like Ranger Andy?
Fat wasted space, oh my god. I do remember Raul, he's similar to Arcade, where depending how you answer his questions, he is more inclined to go a certain direction. I think if... Well, actually, let's ask him more. Like, what about him?
I mean, guys who have a world of experience doing what they do would have to give it up because they're getting old and slow or too injured.
Yeah, okay, here we go, so... So yeah, I think any conversation you have a rule with about anyone who's about that point in their lives, if you go down, if you say stuff like, he's still tougher, like he can still do more, he is capable of doing any other task of anyone else, he is more inclined to, without getting too much away, Raul, you can tell him to continue going out in the wasteland, being a badass, and pretty much I think as a vigilante. While if you tell him that, well, it's best to just take it easy and know your limits and relax, because you know you're at your end, so like you can't do much anymore. He's gonna go focus on what he does previously, which I lean towards the latter option because I kind of feel bad just setting him out there after all that. But truthfully, this one's my honest opinion. Just because someone's crippled doesn't mean they're useless. All that experience is invaluable.
Yeah, I suppose you can still teach. Take a less active role in the world. That's not so bad. Would it surprise you to know that I used to be a gunslinging adventurer? I grew up in a place called Hidalgo Ranch, just outside Mexico City. It wasn't much, just a bit of a farm, with a house for 3 generations of Tejada. I wasn't the best behaved kid. I was quick with my hands, with a pistol or a wrench. And I wasn't afraid to get into fights over it. I never killed anybody, but I had my share of run-ins with the police. Mostly my family kept me in line. This was before the war. We were far enough away from Mexico City when the bombs fell that we missed the worst of it. But things got bad quick. Just a few days after Mexico City was vaporized, refugees started pouring down the road to our ranch. We helped who we could, but there were so many. Eventually, my father started turning people away before we ran out of food. Things got violent. My father and I got our guns, and we drove them off. About 24 men came back in the night after we'd gone to sleep. They set fire to the ranch house and barred the doors from the outside. My whole family was trapped inside. I smelled the smoke, and I got myself and my little sister Rafaela out through a window. But everyone else, my parents, my grandmother, my 2 brothers, and 2 of my sisters, all died.
Yeah, this always hurts to hear him talk about this.
Rafaela and I ran. We were pursued by some of the men who attacked our home, but I was always a good shot. The ones who came after us, I killed. The rest, I left be. I had to take care of Rafaela, not throw my life away on revenge.
Oh, boy. I mean, like I said, once again, I give them credit for allowing you to just be an asshole character, but damn, some of these lines are just oof.
I know that, boss. That's not what I'm getting at. I'm just getting sentimental in my old age. Anyways, forget it. Just wanted that off my chest.
Have you seen that tower on the strip all lit up? You can see it for miles.
What tower? Long Dick Johnson. I don't know if I did. I'm not sure if he came across anywhere. If it's something mentioned, I don't know if that's in New Vegas. Like, something is gonna mention pop up anywhere in this game, maybe, but I wish I remember. Yeah, this spends on time with the Lady Ranger. Ah, okay. Oh, Cass, right? Oh, okay, yeah. I'll be honest, Cass isn't a companion who I hang around most of the time. I should, though, definitely, but... what is it? She's back at Lucky 38, it's just that I need to increase my lockpicking skills because I unfortunately can't do much with her quests yet. I have the sneak, but apparently my lockpicking is just... The best I can do is just bash just grab a rock and try to smash the safe with a rock and then hope no one sees me do it. That's how good I am at it for now in this game. But I'm trying to remember. I know there's... Where is it? There's this guy. I'm trying to remember the other one. You know what? I'll save here and then let's see. Hopefully there's no invisible enemy at the area again. And if they're back there, what I might have to do, I might have to fast travel a little bit farther away from that location and hope they're not there. Where is it? Camera Karen, here we go. Okay, enemy's gonna, someone's gonna be definitely be here, but I'm afraid they're gonna be invisible.
I'm gonna
Oh.
make you scream.
Nope, they're invisible. Infamy game. Let's go back. I do not want to piss off the NCR as much because I need to shop at their merchants. But also, here's what I'm going, most likely what I'm going to do. We'll fast travel there. Are we quick enough? Oh, that's apparently that's a rule. Yeah. Alright. Thanks for dropping by, Baz. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your day. Oh, that went smoothly. The problem is that I have to deal with the well, I can fast travel out here, but that just means I have to deal with that fiend who's just invisible for some reason. Oh well. Problems that I have to worry about later. And now we gotta hear more about our old story. In order to do that, we gotta find this other character. Is it you? Yeah, Corporal Sterling.
Name Sterling, first recon.
I like the
I've seen
glasses.
you before. I'd remember if I had. Got a good memory for faces, landmarks and such too. Comes with practice, that's all. And a lot of scouting from place to place. I call her the Long Carabine. Didn't always have the scope. I added that myself. Been shooting with her so long, couldn't bring myself to toss her away. Would have felt guilty to part with the old girl. The other snipers used bolt action, but Gorbets reckoned it didn't matter none if I was different, so long as I could hit my targets. Used to be a ranger, one of the first they sent out east back before we took the dam. Observation and reconnaissance. We took the lay of the land, checked out the locals, and kept ourselves inconspicuous. A couple friends of mine were the first to scout the dam. That was back in '73, if I recall. A lot of those rangers are dead now.
Damn.
Vegas always chewed men up. It's just a little more literal nowadays. Well, that wasn't really a matter of choice. Got myself caught by legionaries up near Malpay. They had themselves some fun with me. Mangled my hands and feet pretty good. Wasn't much good with the pistol after that. Wasn't gonna be trekking across the waste on any more long scouts either. Caesar's boys figured I wasn't going anywhere after what they'd done to me, so they didn't bother tying me up. I crawled out of there on my elbows and knees. Must have looked a sight. Then I rolled down an embankment into the Colorado. I guess I had a mind to drown rather than give Caesar's boys the satisfaction of killing me. But a couple rangers happened to be watching from across the river. They jumped on in and pulled me out of there. Lucky break, they said. Going on 6 months now. But I reckon we'll be moving out soon enough. Can't talk about the details. Till then, we'll man the towers and keep an eye on the fiends. We've had more than our share of trouble from their direction. Whole thing smells of Caesar to me. Of course, that's just guesswork. But I'd still bet a few caps he's stirring up the locals against us. Always a pleasure.
I like how he says he's supposed to have his unique rifle, but I think he just have a just a normal kitchen knife.
Evening.
Alright.
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time.
Think Raoul might give us.
Got a
Yep.
second to talk, boss? Meeting Corporal Sterling. Well, it kind of got me thinking. Here's a guy that's been beat all to hell, right? I mean, he could have retired from the service, but instead he signs back on and does what he can. You think he did the right thing?
It might seem harsh, but a soldier can do his job properly with those limitations.
You're preaching to the choir here, boss. Once a man's prime is behind him, he should let it go. It's a question I've asked myself often. After the fire, I knew my sister and I couldn't stay at Hidalgo Ranch anymore. The refugees still wanted me dead. They even put a bounty on me. I remember how scared Rafaela was. I told her if she came with me, we'd see the vaqueros. She used to love the rodeo, especially the trick wagon. We figured maybe we could find help in Mexico City. We were young. We didn't know what had happened, really. We didn't understand about the bomb. I don't don't think it was as hard hit as DC or Bakersfield, but it was bad enough. By the time we got there, the city was a radioactive ruin. Still, the city was full of looters, already forming into the beginnings of Raider tribe. Crime was bad before the war, but now it was a nightmare. We were living like scavengers, scraping by on what little food we could find, always looking for medicine for my burns. And then, of course, the radiation started to kick in, turning me into this handsome devil you see before you. You're a poet of understatement, boss. There were moments it was almost worth it. I still remember finding that novelty costume shop. I was just looking around for something I could slice up to wrap my burns when I saw the vaquero outfit hanging on the rack like it hadn't been touched. I took it, not like anybody else needed it, you know, and wore it back to our camp. Rafaela laughed. For the first time since the bombs had fallen. It was. I started to build up a legend. Sometimes it headed off to but most of the times it just started more. Young punks looking to prove themselves would come looking for me. But my eyes were sharp and my guns were quick. For a while it seemed like we might even survive there. Until Rafaela. She went out to find some food one day. I was sick, so I stayed at her camp. I guess it must have been the beginning of radiation poison. Anyway, it was supposed to be safe, but some raiders happened to pass through where she was scavenging. I won't speak of what they did to her. When I found her body, the only way to recognize her was this funny little scar on her knee from when she was a little girl. Terrible doesn't begin to cover it, boss. I let my whole family down. First the ranch, now Rafaela. I was the last Tejada. I guess maybe I went a little crazy then. I took my guns and went back to that market. I didn't have many bullets, but I had enough. After the raiders were dead, I salvaged what I could from the store. I was tired. I just wanted to be alone forever. I left Mexico City behind. I made my way out to the Gulf Coast. Eventually, I found an old Petro Chico refinery nobody had claimed. I stayed there for a little while, and I thought a lot about my life. I thought about the guns I lived by, and what they'd gotten me. I decided my guns hadn't gotten me anything, and it was time to give it up. I took off the old vaquero outfit and put on a Petro Chico jumpsuit. The name tag said Miguel, so I started using the name myself. Eventually, I made it to Arizona. That's how the story, boss.
Nelson's back in our hands. Hope we can
Yeah.
defend it this time.
So most of these characters have tragic backstories, and I think Ro was definitely one of the more heavy stories some of these companions ever have. And I must say, as someone who still have kind of good connections with family, that's really just hurt hearing probably some of the more messed up things that could happen here in situations like that. In the meantime, however, I'm going to double check something with Raul because I don't remember if I think I need to go see Doc Henry, but I want to double check if that's true though. Before I go running around like crazy and just not even know who I need to see. Oh shoot, okay, so I don't have actually that makes why I didn't know who to go to. I need to go to the Boomers, and oh boy, that will be fun. Alright then. Let's go get Lucky 38. This is a good time to get our old friend back. Oh yeah, if you're wondering, like, definitely what happens is that even though we took out Mr. House has become a Night Stalker. Don't worry, he's okay. He willingly let the Yes Man took over Lucky 38. He just Mr. House true goal. He wanted to live his life as a Night Stalker. It's all good. I'm tempted to take, it might be tempted to take them out, but we'll see. I mean, I could make it so they go on a bang, but hello, Lily. There you are. Can you feed? No, unfortunately. But join us though. Come along, buddy. It's been some time. See, I think it might be easier to just take out the entire Boomer faction, because the problem with, I don't know about anyone else, but Nellis Air Force Base is crashes out there for me every time I go here. I don't know why. This place just is not fun to explore. Oh yes, let's take out our outfit. We need some good stuff now. Wait, DT-22. Same thing, right? I think this weapon's better. The outfit's better. And let's just put on the helmet. There we go. We'll need all the armor we can get. Also, I need to pay attention to what weapon. I didn't remember what weapons I have again. All American. Do I really need that? Caravan shotgun? I'll take. Or do I have a ride shotgun? No. Here we go. What? Coin shot, flet, machete. Let's use these for now. I don't know if I. Oh, are we? That jump scared me. Uh oh. Oh, Rat Scorpion. Not Rat Scorpion. The Robo Scorpion. I was about to make a comment about the. Like, I don't know about anyone else, but I generally am not interested. And usually, whenever they bring in a Vault faction, like what was it? The Boomers. What else was there? Even the people from Vault 13. Like, I don't know, but I just usually not interested in their stories. What else is there? Vault 88, the one you get Kiri from Fallout 4. I don't know. Just whenever I see every time I see anyone every time there's a story of Fallout, it's like, oh hey, there's these Vault Dwellers. I kind of already just, you know what? If whatever happens to them, I don't have much interest. I guess it doesn't help that the fact that their story is, yeah, there's a group of people who survived the bombs and, oh no, Voltic is evil. I mean, that's not the part I hate. It's the fact that it's kind of predictable already. Like, they're part of an experiment. It's like, oh yeah, who saw that coming? I don't know. Like, I'm not sure there's any like very interesting full faction out there. Who's the one with the gallon laser gun? Stop that, please. Who? Wow, that's the reason why it's going on here. Oh, I got killed. That was an interesting camera location to get killed from. Oh boy. Well, that is quite unfortunate to get flanked by. Oh well. Quick save. There we go. I think what I'll do is there's that one area. Right there. I have to be really careful now. Haunted can apparently. But no, yeah, I gotta be really careful. I'm gonna see if I can get these fiends on me first before we activate the assassins. But yeah, going back to, is there any interesting Vault factions out there? I'm not gonna lie, some have interesting stories. I think my personal favorite is the one where I don't remember. I wish I remember what vault it was. Did I see it already? It's around here, but it's that one vault where apparently there's a theory going on where the survivor of that one vault was apparently Deacon from Fallout 4, but I don't know if that's really true. I don't know how much that should be taken into consideration. Oh, I need to change my apparel, don't I? Yes, I do. Let's go do that. You know what? It's been a while since I used this weapon. Where are those fiends? I got something fun for them. Quick save once again. I see a red mark, where red indicator. Is that them? There we go. And you gain good karma for harnessing the power of the sun. I'm not sure that's all. That might be all of them, but I'm still looking out for the Legionnaire Assassins, which I think I have the weapon for that ready available. I'm not playing around right now. Oh, I'll take that plasma caster. I mean, you say that, Ravik, but I'm definitely gonna. I might use something that definitely is gonna pollute the environment once a certain group of assassins pop up right now. Hunting rifle. Oh, that's for World Pain. I'm not gonna bother. I think there's one more smoldering ash pot right there. There it is. You know, I think about what bass is a slice of bass, but also think about a slice of ash as well. That's another interesting one for a name. Where are those Legionnaire Assassins? I got a fun gift for them. A birthday gift. A Christmas gift. A gift in general. I'm feeling very generous right now. Nah. Now they don't want to pop up anymore. I think maybe they're about to ambush me and they saw the... You know what? I take that back. Hello. Oh, that's almost enough. Free present. Yeah, I'm wondering why my Deathclaw's not attacking, but anyways. Can I repair this? Or actually even... No. Where is the plasma it was... Plasma caster? Yeah. There we go. And then we do have the Ranger's Coil, but we'll use that later. Let's use this for fun. I can't. We have such crappy energy weapons that we just can't even aim with this weapon. Alright. Leave my dinosaur alone. Oh, really? You can't. Oh no. Goodbye. At least I can use disable on these guys, but yeah. Fortunately, because I used the Famine Launcher 2 times in a row, I have no idea. Oh, I think there it is right there. Joshua Graham's armor. Ooh. Oh, it's not decent. Do you eat? You eat Yagoi meat? No, damn it. Ah, we need more bighorn meat. Bighorn, gecko, what was there? Even human flesh. That works. Blowfly meat. We need meat. Our dinosaur friend is really picky. Anyways, we are getting close to the air base, which I should have gone through a certain route. Like I think because of World Pain, they actually introduced a shortcut to get to the boomers without having to deal with their artillery. But because I have turbo, I'm gonna risk it. I think it's easier with turbo.
Whoa there, pal. You better slow down, or you'll get blown up like the rest of the idiots who thought they'd scavenge in boomer territory. Now that I've got your attention, might you be interested in a little information? It'll cost you, but it's well worth the investment.
This is funny because if you can do this to reduce the amount of money you pay him, but without the randomizer. Yeah, exactly. Because if you borrow with him, you get less for return. You just straight up pay him, and you get more. You get more than usual. So.
Oh lordy, lordy! You haven't heard of the boomers? What rock have you been living under?
I could, you know what? Yeah, you're right. I could have told him, hey, I'm gonna give you all the money. No, it's randomized, so he's gonna give us a random amount of bottle caps. So I should have threatened him, but oh,
there is a way, and I'll tell you.
I might as well.
For a little wager.
So quite curious.
Well, I know the secret to get past. If you give me the caps, I'll tell you. If you make it back alive, I'll double your money.
Yeah, we can pay 200 bottle caps, and then you could just give us 76 bottle caps in return. You know what? Let's see what happens.
All right. I suppose I can cut you a deal, but okay. Here you go. That page has the details, but it's all in the timing as you move from building to building. I'll be here watching, so I'll know if you've made it to the gate or not. Remember, I'll pay double your wager if you make it back.
Bad marketing in the sense that if he tries to threaten anyone, hey, I got a secret, but you need to pay me. That usually doesn't end well. Yeah, exactly. It's usually not gonna beat these. Anyways, let's use turbo, because I think I have it, don't I? Yeah, they got to do the turbo. Oh no, whatever shall I do? Oh, that was quick. And then we take, what can increase? Do we have Nuka-Cola? What's gonna give us more AP? NCR emergency radio. Hey NCR, I need some help. We're getting bombarded by someone. Okay, we'll send just one ranger to help you out. Oh, that just gives us one turbo every day, I'm guessing, right? There we go. Easy. We need a fixer though, right? Do we have a fixer? Yep. There we go.
Hold it right there. Don't you move.
He was bald for a second. Should have enough. Run, hide. It's on the timing.
But I had you zeroed in the whole time. Nobody's that fast. Move a muscle now and I'll blow you to pieces.
With what?
I said stay where you are. Raquel will be here any second.
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master at Arms
Space
for the Nellis
helmet.
homeland. Mother Pearl, our eldest, wishes to speak to you.
Also, for some reason, people love wearing the Vault outfit. I mean, I know she's she originally came from a Vault, right? I do know that, but they just love wearing this. And also, they just love the Tesla cannon.
Follow close and mind your behavior.
I swear, if Mother Pearl is in a very revealing outfit.
Well,
Oh, thank goodness.
took your sweet time getting here, didn't you? I've been waiting.
That's the problem with this randomizer. I am so scared that they're gonna give me someone I need to talk to forever, and they're worried something that I think is gonna get me in trouble on Twitch, which I really need to be very mindful of that. Spaceballs, yeah, it's the person from Spaceballs, the Darth Vader, or legally distinct Darth Vader on Spaceballs.
Prophecy. Do we look like a bunch of religious idiots? I just hoped a savage, outsider, sorry, would make it to our gates before one of those armies out there comes knocking. That's right, child. Mother Pearl knows a storm is gathering. Times are changing. Maybe time for us to change a little too. Oh, so many ways. Small ones to begin with, so we can get used to what it's like to have a outsider around and about. Should that go well, maybe you can help in big ways too. We'll have to see. You have to keep in mind that you're our first contact with the outside world since I was barely a woman. Seclusion has kept us safe.
I'm sorry, but that line sounded weird in my head, but
changing. Neon lights in the distance, patrolling robots, soldiers. My youngers think our guns can keep out the world, but I think we need to let it in just a little, or become its victim. You're that little bit of the world, child. Welcome to Nellis.
I'll be honest, like, if I was playing this the first time, I don't know if, like, I've had the patience for these people.
You picked a good time to stop by,
Like,
for we're swimming in problems.
You get mortar shoot at you by these people, and then you get threatened. It's like, hey, hold your R, you're savage, and then you get this elder there to tell you it's a prophecy. Yeah, we love using explosives. That's all there is to us.
And hear the story of our people. All you have to come and go as you like, help or don't help, I leave it up to you. But I hope you'll show my youngers that not every outsider needs to be blown up.
I mean, nice of you to say that, but still, you've blown up probably a handful of people. So, like, just straight up just murder people.
Morning.
I don't know, these folks are always... Yep. Does it involve turning the entire base into a smoldering crater? Cause like, I think that's what you said. That's what you said was the solution to these guys. I mean, I might have one piece of the solution already. Where is it? There it is. I do have this, but for now I'll help out the boomers. Also because I think what's his face? Loyal? Am I in the right area for Loyal? I'm really not a fan of these effects. Oh, I just noticed that. Sure. I'm gonna say the boomers are lucky they have that Lake King because that pretty much gives them a few points of favor from me. But it's still on the edge though. Loyal, where is he? He's in one of these hangars. Is that you, Loyal? Boomer.
I don't have anything to say to you, outsider.
Yeah, okay, Boomer.
Hey.
I don't know if I really hate this effect so much. Hopefully it goes away soonish, but in the meantime, I'm gonna look for a bottle. I think there's a star bottle cap on one of these tables. There it is. I like how you can't steal the bottle caps here. Like, you can't steal anything but the star bottle cap. Yeah, that's fine. Take it. It's worthless. These guys are fine with it. Is there any meat here? No. Unfortunate. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Shh, don't say anything, Raul. 'Cause I think that's what you said. Was you There you go. We got Veronica's sniper rifle. Another Mercy, I'll take that. No, those are junk rounds, I think, right? Yeah. Take Mercy. Anything else here? Thermic Lance. More Kimball soup. I don't think so. I want another one. Noodles. Damn, you guys all have meat. There's not any more lockers, right? Alright, I'm gonna go for the other one. In the meantime, I do have. Can I repair this with? Yeah, let's repair it with this machine gun. There we go. Well, at least I got Mercy now. I lost it last time. I don't remember what's the difference with this weapon. It looks more rustic. Something. I think most of these named weapons have something different about them appearance-wise, but for Mercy, I kind of forgot. No, it's not interesting. I think by the end of the game, I'm gonna have a negative karma. every container has some good stuff in it.
Hello.
Interesting outfit. Is that loyal?
I hope Pearl knows we're
Dr.
being
Loyal.
good and letting you wander around Nellis as you please. If that's so, how about you look into repairing the solar arrays on the roof of the generator building? Nothing too complicated about it, but it's a long ways to walk my old bones, and there's been that ant problem over near there. You can't miss the array. It's on top of the generator building smack dab in the middle of Nellis, between the two runways. Are you talking about that damn bright light we've seen blast off to the south occasionally? I was wondering what the hell that was. If they've got the parts, bring them on back. We need to get the array back up and charging. All right. Bye.
We're not done yet.
What
Hold
is
on.
it,
You
outsider?
gotta talk to me about the end. Oh, we can't? Oh, we gotta talk to her. Okay. I think Raul will. Not yet. There he goes.
That's easy to see, huh, boss? That loyal guy. He's getting up there in years, but he still finds a way to make himself useful to his people. If you ask me, that's better than withering away all alone or holding on to some faded piece of glory from your past. Yeah, it beats dying alone in the wasteland because you were too slow. That fear's always been a part of my life. I left everything when I left Mexico. My home, my family, my name, even my face. I know it's surprising, boss, but I wasn't always just handsome. As far as the world knows, I was Miguel, and I was okay with that. I headed north for a while, and ended up in Tucson. Not Tucson, by the way. Things were good there. Well, maybe not good, but better than Mexico City anyway. I found myself a little shack, started fixing things. Well, sure, boss. I was always good at fixing things. Some I fixed for the town, some I fixed for other people, some I fixed just for the hell of it. It's a better way to use your hands than killing. And even then, I wasn't getting any younger or faster. I lived there for a long time, kept to myself, didn't get into any fights. Hell, the only reason I even kept my guns oiled was professional pride. Getting there, boss. I'd been in Tucson. The locals can call it Tucson all they want, but it's Tucson, damn it. About 75 years when she showed up. Prettiest thing you ever saw, boss. Maybe it was just a trick of my senile brain, but I swear she looked just like my Rafaela. Her name was Claudia. She ended up taking work at one of the brothels in town. I never went to her, of course. How could I? But I looked after her in my own way. This was a long time ago, before Caesar's Legion pacified Arizona and brought the
Here we
Raider
go.
tribes to heel. A tribe came into Tucson one day. More a gang, really. Dirty Dave and his 6 brothers. They were looking for bullets, and I sold some to them. I figured if I did that, they'd leave town before they tore it up too much.
So, I would say this is the one thing interesting that I wish they ever could have time. I wish they had more time to flesh out Caesar's Legion and not just make them just awful misogynist, like the major antagonist of this game. Because the whole argument with why people tend to think the Legion's alright for one sense is that they're able to pacify. What was it, like eastern, like the areas east of Vegas? And Raul is an example of, he's a witness to that, and I think he brings it up a handful of times here and there. It's like, despite all the thing the Legion has done, their territory is relatively peaceful especially if you're a caravan. So that's the one thing that's interesting about Raul. I don't think so. He acknowledges what the things the Legion has done, but he will also acknowledge that it's pretty peaceful behind the area they've conquered, which that is something to take in mind.
No, boss. No,
But
they didn't.
that won't defend.
As I was
I'm
saying,
not gonna use that to
I hoped
defend
they'd leave the town
Legion's
in peace.
behavior.
Instead, they decided to stop at Claudia's brothel and take the edge off. I don't know which one of them got rowdy first. By the time I heard the screams and got my guns, it was too late. They shot up the brothel, killed 4 girls, and taken Claudia for their sport. I went after Dave and his brothers. They had a head start, but they slept nights. I didn't. It took me 3 days to catch up to them. Claudia was dead when I got there. They put a bullet in each of her eyes. I couldn't do anything except avenge her, just like Raphael. I charged into the middle of their camp and started firing. 2 of them were dead before they knew I was there. The other 5, though, they shot the shit out of me. I would have died, I think, if I wasn't so full of rage. By being a meaner old cuss than the rest of them, boss, I wanted to keep living until they weren't. So I just kept shooting until they were all dead. I was in pretty bad shape in the end, though. I don't know how long I laid there, with the sun baking me and the buzzards chomping at me. Eventually, I got the strength to start moving. Some long time after that, I managed to drag my carcass back to town. When I recovered, more or less anyways, I left Tucson and headed west. I ran into Tabitha at Black Mountain, and well, the rest you know. I swore I was done with the gunslinging life. I was too old, too slow, too beat up to protect anyone anymore. I thought I was done forever, but after traveling with you, I realized I've always had my doubts about whether I'm really too old to keep living the life of a gunslinger after all. And after seeing what you go through, boss, I think I am. From now on, I'll let you deal with the fighting and stick to keeping your gear working. I don't want to slow you down more than I already do.
Yep. And with what you choose here for the dialogue options with Raul, if you choose to tell him, hey, yeah, it's fine with all these folks who are still, who are still up and fighting despite their age, yeah, encourage him. That's the thing. Like, I feel bad to encourage him to keep fighting because that just means he's putting himself at risk, That's just the thing. Like, that's why I feel bad because he has a good. That's the thing. I don't want to stop him what he truly wants to do, but it's always. I think, I don't know. That's just me. Like, I just feel bad. Just tell him, hey, your fight's not over. Go out there and put yourself in. It's better to live and die than to never have lived in the first place. We can do that. We can use a speech check. You know what? Actually, it's probably good. It's probably good to show this off right now. But yeah, let's persuade him. That's not true, Raul. You're great with a pistol.
You think so? Well, you're the boss. Okay, I'll give it a try. But if I get killed, and if there's an afterlife, I'll haunt your ass.
All right. Raul has gained the old Vaquero perk, which increases his rate of fire with revolvers and lever action firearms by 33%. What outfit he gets? He's getting... Ah, so the randomizer doesn't change that. You know, the glasses actually slaps with his outfit. Yeah, he does get a badass outfit if you make him go for, hey, become a vigilante and keep on fighting to defend people against anyone. He does, I will admit though, he does look badass. Alright then. I think, you know, at the end though, it's probably good because seeing how Arcade is out of commission for until I think until we beat the main game, Raul will be a good companion. I do like his input in life.
I can't believe we were allowed inside the Lucky 38. That place has been a legend since before the war.
Nothing else for now, but we still haven't found meat for our best friend, and that makes me sad. You're wearing a weird. I think the outfit's supposed to glitch up a little bit. Are you wearing Pharaoh's outfit? That makes sense. Yeah, it just looked weird from that angle.
Hey.
Let's go to the museum. I don't know how I feel about looking at a kid with that outfit. I'll skip on the museum. You know what? I'm just here for the snow globe. No thanks. Telling the randomizer just gives people weird outfits, and I don't know how I feel about like seeing that. We can't go. Wait, is this Lowe's house? Is there a hospital somewhere? No, workshop. Anything I could do the workshop? Roller skate. Oh, okay, so. Ooh. Oh, it's like that? Take the common outfit, the armor. The howitzer fire mechanism, I think that's for the Legion, I think. I should think 2 times. Yeah, but that I definitely do know that's for the Legion. If you want to help them with the mortar, but yeah, we're not gonna. I think I'm past that point where I can side with the Legion anymore. Ah well. Hey, Archimedes 2 charge. Which is the biodiesel refinery? There's I know there's a hospital here, but I think it's at the other. I think over there maybe. Because I can at least help out in the hospital, and that should give me a little bit of experience and also just more points with the boomers. Because why not? Because the museum is actually easy. I know museum is actually also another good one, but yeah, I'm not doing that. Schoolhouse, I don't remember if that's medical station. There we go. How's my medical? I think we have 35 though. Quick save here.
Hey, I know Mother Pearl is letting you wander Nellis as you please, outsider. I have 3 patients here who were gravely injured fighting those giant ants in the generator building a few days ago. I've stabilized their wounds, but they're in bad shape.
Oh, we need higher. Let's lie.
Well, I don't know, actually. I suppose it's possible. You should take a look.
Wow, you're a crappy doctor to believe me. I'm being too harsh here on the guy, but the power of charisma. The power of charisma from an individual who looks like the Grinch will tell you, yeah, have you tried doing some research on the fact that an ant stinger hurts? Wow, I never knew that. But anyways, I don't we have anything to help increase our medicine outfit wise. Intelligence I do know is the yep, Mobius glasses, scrubs. Actually, let's use there we go. Going to decline off it. Hat-wise, I do not know if we have anything. How's our medicine? Medicine should be 41, and I think with a magazine, it should be a bit higher. That's it if we have it. Huh. There's barter, but do we even have today's position? It's T. Quick save here. Where are the patients? Injured boomer. This man looks like he has a serious infection. Improper treatment will kill him. Would you like to treat him? With a combination of natural herbs, bandages, and some disinfectant, you are able to clean the wounds and help boost the patient's immune system enough that he'll survive.
There was some fine doctoring. I could learn a thing or two from you.
Is that the only one? I could have sworn there's more people you can help out. Oh, here we go. Yeah, the randomizer makes them invisible for some reason. Oop. Medicine of 60 or higher. Leave him alone. We'll use the today's position. After carefully considering treatment options, you realize the patient is merely having a strong allergic reaction. By cleaning all wounds of ant venom and administering a steroid compound, you reduce the swelling and the patient's breathing returns to normal. Wonderful.
Excellent treatment. I hadn't thought of that.
And I think this one's pretty... Oh no, this one's easy. Let's perform the operation. Upon further examination after cleaning the leg, you realize that your skills in Hasbro's operation played out very wonderfully in helping amputating this poor individual's leg. You definitely didn't put your skills to waste playing them, spending 24 hours on that board game trying to beat someone's record.
I thought that man was done for, but you brought him around.
And I think that's probably the last person, unless... There's more bets here, but I don't know if... There's another... Ghost, Ghost Boomer. I think that's everybody, right? Where are you?
Hey. Yes, outsider?
Here we go.
Those men owe you their lives. Seems we could learn a thing or two from you savages, when it comes to medicine at least.
Okay.
Sorry, friend. We really don't have a need for...
Quite curious what does it remind you of. I would imagine so yeast is capable of causing bacteria to flourish in your body. That is something I'm aware. Not only that, but yogurt as well. Like, you have to be careful with what you eat. Granted, I don't know I don't know as much about this, but I do, yeah. It is... There's some weird stuff that can happen if you eat it with yogurt or yeast. I mean, definitely with yeast. Like, try not to consume raw yeast, because I don't know, that's... I don't know, but I don't know anyone else, but like I grew up hearing rumors that it's something with all bacteria, and whenever I hear these rumors, I would like to do research before I'd say, you know what, if I have the urge to consume raw yeast and who goes with the stuff that puts it online, people who think who saw a YouTube video about eating yeast that says, hey, if you eat this, you don't get sick. Like, they just take 10 seconds to watch a video, then think that they can do the same thing, go on Facebook, thinking they'll be the next Dr. Oz or some other, like, quote-unquote doctor who says that, yeah, hey, I'm a doctor and I know my stuff. They just do this on Facebook so they can get clout and gain recognition. And whether it's positive or negative reaction, they don't care. They got the recognition already. That's essentially why people do that online, by the way. That's just my conclusion at this point. For clout and for attention. And it's sad because they usually don't care of the harm they've done already. And even if you tell them, hey, that's wrong, guess what's they're more like guaranteed to just cross their arms and just say, no, I know my stuff, you're wrong, internet's wrong, I'm always right. Yeah, it's awful. The internet's bad, like with that. with those type of people. And I'd say that's why my point stands. Like, if you ever see someone tells you on the internet, "Hey, go eat raw yeast," please, like, do your research beforehand before you do anything. Before you do anything on your own, it is much any information you consume on your own, like when you do your own research, it is much more valuable than learning to take an advice from a stranger on the internet, like face value exactly. No one, I don't think so. Like, someone's gonna be 100% correct on something. With and there's context, right? Like, there people online aren't won't give you the full picture. It's best you do your own research. And even then, it's best that, especially, I don't know for anyone else in like in all parts of the world, or what's your condition, situation. But if in this case, if I'm going by an example of the states, right? Because people go to have their daily checkup every year with their doctor, right? Always ask your doctor whenever you can, like, hey, can I eat this, or can I do this, or what do you know about this? And of course, don't be afraid to look for a second opinion, because that's always an option. But yeah, my point is, like, as a just end in there, always do your research before you consume something, because at least I don't know why. You know what I mean? I just wish people would stop doing it for cloud. I'd say, here's what I noticed about fake videos now. Like, is like these cheaply made videos just to fool people to buy their products, or like, you know what I mean, like a very rushed piece of whatever AI generated video. It's usually when it's a certain AI voice you can hear, and the generic like stock footage that people can buy. That's when you know it's obviously fake. Like, I don't know the best description of it. Someone trying to convince people that flushing mouth with coke winds teeth. That is just. Here's one thing. I mean, if anything, though, I don't know if anyone like. If I can say to anyone who's learning this, like, hey, what is coke? Like, what if I drink this? It makes my mouth feel funny. Why is that? You're literally drinking acid with sugar. Now, that might be a blunt way to say it, but it's literally, that's what cola is. Like soda, it is straight up acid. I mean, not the type of acid that burns you inside, like but it's straight up like, it literally decays your tooth. That's what it's doing right now when you drink it. So I don't know why. 5-minute crafts, or yeah, 1 2 3, etc. Yeah, if don't click. That's just these clickbait videos. So don't bother. It's very scary. Always best to have a conversation with someone who's an expert. You know, and when I say an expert, not I don't know online, but go talk to your doctor, real life people who know what they're dealing with, because it's just internet is not even a good place. See, like, just relying on a few videos by someone. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, okay, that's fine with soda. Like, I do like to, because what is it? Someone it, what's the best way to say this? Oh yeah, anything with. Yeah, even ketchup, vinegar. Vinegar, definitely. Vinegar is a good substance for that. Because sometimes whenever someone brings over a soda, like, either someone, hey, I want to order you something, it's like, okay. And then they hate when it deals with they have to come in soda, which I'm glad I don't have to do that. It was a few days where I feel bad that someone brought me like or someone had like this 2-liter soda, right? And I'm just wondering, like, what the hell do I have to do this? Because I don't want to drink this, and I feel bad that I'm wasting it. But yeah, like, that's what I want to do with soda if I ever get that, because I do think it's actually a good substance to I imagine, yeah, it's good for moving rust, so that's good enough for me. Yeah, let me tell you. I will add little notes about soda. I think I've already said this already, but I think as of now, like probably even 3 years from now, I legit stopped drinking soda, and yeah, it made me feel definitely made me feel better. I would tell you that, because I I only drank it because I was miserable most of my time, but I stopped drinking it, and oh, what do you know? It actually did. I stopped feeling bad about myself because I was just dousing my face with that stuff, and I kid you not, I literally did lose. I did lose 20 pounds apparently by stop drinking soda. It is. You have no idea how much cutting off something that, like, if you consume something on a daily basis and you take it out of your diet, it actually does wonders. Life hacker that uses random number generation technology to come up with life hacks. That's interesting. Go. We don't need to go back to the solar array. Do that. All the there we go. That's repaired. I think if possible, my next level up perk I would like to increase lockpicking, because that's something I need to get lockpicking right off the bat. Because Cass is our last companion to get her personal quest, and I think that's everybody. And then at that point, I think I will try to beat the main story, or get to the point where we're before Hoover Dam, and then that's where I have to do the DLCs, because like, the DLCs is something that I've actually neglected for a while. I'm kind of sad that my Deathclaw companion having trouble finding some food for him, but we'll get to that point. There's a reason why. I repaired the solar arrays, and there we go.
An impressive piece of work. I'll keep that in mind if jobs come up in the future.
Blended families dressed with some glitter. Coffee time. That legit sounds like one of those copy and fake, like those fake. Hey, here's some 5 life hack tips. Oh, there we go. They like us enough. Cool. Is it? Where? Yep. I don't know why it reminds me, but I used to watch these videos from, what's his name? Dr. Lau, I think that's the YouTube channel name. And the content's not gonna make a whole lot of sense, but essentially it is advertising something called Tiny Desk Engineer. And I love how the description of the item is called, it's pretty much a description of this Tiny Desk Engineer, or Tiny Desk Team I think it's called. They're extremely expensive and absolutely useless, but they're child friendly. I just love the little, but they're it's crappy and it's very expensive. It'll probably cost a lot of money for absolutely nothing, but it is very child friendly. Just little small details.
I hear you're going. You have done well to earn the trust of my people, child. I believe the time has come for you to show your value in full. The people have come to accept having you around. Find Loyal and ask him about our people's fondest dream. He will tell you what to do next.
I didn't even do that one mission with the ants, but thankfully I can skip it because, like, quite frankly, don't want to spend too much time here. Hopefully, people are, like I said, much more respect or power to anyone who enjoys this faction. It just not too interesting to them, but also this area is known. It just it doesn't work. Like, for some reason, this area crashes more often for me. When I play New Vegas. I'm thankful it hasn't happened yet, but better safe than sorry. I might as well save, and hopefully it doesn't crash. Where is that? Well, there he is.
Pearl sent word saying it's all right to tell you about the lady in the water. A long time ago, long
A mermaid.
before the war, the killed just about everything that ever lived. A bomber crashed not far from here. A bomber was a flying contraption that could drop explosives down on anything it flew over. But anyway, moving on. This bomber crashed down in Lake Mead, pretty damn near intact. When we got to Nellis, see, I found this article in a magazine all about it. There was another B-29 around here, part of a museum. Couldn't fly, but had a lot of spare parts, see? Get where I'm going? Since I was a young man, I've dreamed of raising that lady from the lake and bringing her back to life. What do you say? It's at the bottom of Lake Mead. I'll mark its location on your Pip-Boy map. Simple. Attach deployable ballast to the plane and float it on up. Here is a remote detonator. Once the ballast is attached to the plane, just hit the detonator from the shore and let buoyancy handle the rest.
I keep forgetting buoyancy is a word.
Good. Here's the deployable ballast. Go find the plane, attach the ballast, and hit the button.
Fidget spinners is spaghetti.
Might try holding your breath.
You know, I feel like fidget spinners might come back eventually, but who
I was
knows?
working on a rebreather once.
What is it? I'm just imagining like if you use it, it's like who needs a fork when you can use a fidget spinner? It just scoops up like spins the spaghetti noodles around the fidget spinner. And there you go. You don't need to use your fork or to twist your fingers around. You could just press the button. And there you go. I think I need to talk to someone first, right? Yeah, Jack. Jack on the playing card. Cheap isn't kidding. Like if some I know are made cheaply to the point where I think some catch on fire. I don't know that's every like fidget spinner, but that was supposedly a
So you're
story
the
I've heard
outsider.
about it.
Lived your whole life out there, huh? I always thought you savages probably spoke a different language. But I hear you sound like us. I just need some parts from a pressure cooker to create a hermetic seal for the rebreather.
Goodness is we don't need to do that, so there we go.
It's a brilliant idea. I can put that together right now. Here you go. A new rebreather.
That's what I'm assuming what happened to that fidget spinner. Like it just either it was just they did something to where it caught on fire. I didn't read the full story, but I wouldn't be surprised that's what happened to it. I'm gonna go. He has another quest for himself, but I'll do that later. Oh my goodness, why am I not fix atrocious skill right? It's awful. We'll fix that. Let's see what we got. No, pointless. Mr. Sandman. Can I just say Mr. Sandman? I don't know if this is vanilla perk, but I don't know. Mr. Sandman's mediocre, or maybe not the best perk in New Vegas. I'd say it's probably better in 4. It's more, like, at least there's something else to it in 4. When is it? They make it so that you do much more damage. With, I think, silent weapons, I think. I could be wrong, but I know 4 made it better than a niche perk. I might, maybe turret expert might be what I want. Turbo is tempting. Atomic maybe. Where's this reader? This is tempting, actually. You know what? I think what this I need one. No, actually, this is gonna be painful because Wonder Glue is gonna be rare because of randomizer. So no, I take that back. That's gonna be more of a pain to deal with. All right. Then I saw. I really do want confirmed bachelor. You know what? Let's go get for confirmed bachelor.
I can't believe we may see the super fortress built in my life.
Hopefully I didn't miss on. Oh, pardon me. Hopefully I didn't miss on the perks, but I say the dialogue option on that one. But good damage overall. We should have the breathing mask, and let's quick save. I know this part of the quest was kind of difficult because if you fast travel here, what the? Uh-oh. Oh boy. I was getting confused because I noticed that he has 1 health, and no matter how many times the grenades I shot, they just won't himself all go down, so I'm just kind of brain farting. Is this person invisible? But let's give that another try. I didn't have a good weapon on me this time, but we'll change that. There these guys are. And you know what? We have a missile launcher, why not? I'll hide behind cover. Sorry, Deathclaw buddy. Oh, hello. Now we can use, where is that weapon? Actually, it's better. Oh. Are you also can't be talking like that? Cool. I'm quite curious. Hold on a second. Because I could definitely fling you guys away with something. Yep. Invisible enemies. Which means I'm going to do experiment right here. I'm going to save. I will disconnect. Let's say exit the game here. I will turn off, not the randomizer, there is a patch here. Where is that patch? There's a patch for, all DLC version. That one's fine. Not this campaign, not that one. Okay, so my guess is that functioning post-game ending. This is something's going on with this. Because it's saying there's a patch with this functioning post-game ending and something else, like War on Pain, was it? Or so. I don't see that because it's so weird that it's just telling me that there's a patch with. Let's run New Vegas again. I'm curious one more time to see where those guys came from. Maybe there's a way to fix. There's a final way once and for all to finally fix these guys, but it is getting quite annoying to hope that this won't be much of an issue in the future. But oh, I forgot to put myself in. Wait for it. There we go. Functioning post-game ending and a World of Pain patch. I am quite curious. Like, what is this? Do I even have? That's the patch I'm trying to look for, but I don't see it pop up anywhere. There it is. Okay, there, I see it. What I'll have to do now, click the game, and if this somehow ruins the whole gameplay in general, I'm fine with that. But I'm noticing the enemies from this patch is just causing these enemies to pop up that cannot be killed, which is getting quite annoying right now. There it is, wrong patch. That's the one. So hopefully this means that the mod is disabled. Or it's giving the patch. And if my computer happens to catch some fire because I did something, a very giant sin in modding, oh well, I'll roll with it. We'll do it. We'll do it live. Perfect. Now, can you guys die? Oh my goodness, they actually fixed it. Who would have thunk?
Keep fighting!
Awesome. That solved the issue. Alright, let's load back, right? So does all save here? Yep, that's fine. And then let's go back to this area. I want these Legion travelers to just pop up there and see if
We got company, boss.
there they are. Legion Brawler. Now it's just one person this time. You know, that's fine. Perfect. I'd rather get glitchy moments like these than just have people that I had to keep using the console command because it just gets too... I feel like that just takes away... It just makes it so easy just to kill these guys, so... That and... I think it's no fun dealing with enemies that you can't kill. Anyways. This might glitch up the game overall, but this whole modding New Vegas is pretty much experiment. You just go with it and just tinkering around until you get to satisfy what you working on. Holy crap! This is what I would see more of. Nah, not that. Probably use the Plasma Defender. I think if, for anyone who's seen the first time, this is what Tabitha's supposed to look like, and like I said, she's a... I do love Tabitha. Like, the first time you see her pop on the screen is amazing. Oh, from behind. Uh-oh. I see that glowing ghoul. Oh, well. Okay. I'll take that instead of fighting that below 5. Where'd that sentry bot go? There it be. Are you hostile still? You might be, and I think I'd rather use a certain weapon. There we go. Suddenly, random dog. Sorry. Human flesh, there you go, that's what I wanted. House. And now we can swim. Where'd it go up though? Deathclaw, buddy. We finally got something. Human flesh. Meat. There you go. And with that, where? There you are. Our Deathclaw has finally grown up. Beautiful. Congratulations, your baby Deathclaw is evolved to Deathclaw. But now we have to give give him back so many times that we don't want to use. That gauntlet. Chihina. Yep, take the minigun. We can't use Plasma Caster because we're so inaccurate with it, which is oof. Take the Power Fist, take this. What are you? I think you gave us the. Oh, no wonder why. Take, yeah, take all of this. There we go. Let's move. Where's the face breather mask? Kids party hat. You know what? Give us that party hat. Rebreather, there it is. Quick save here, but I'm hoping that doesn't that quick save doesn't come. Or excuse me. I hope that quick save doesn't become corrupted. Because I know this part of the game it crashes often for some folks, and it happened to me once, and my save file got corrupted. There we go. That's the ballast. This seeing the shipwreck on the water reminds me of watching videos of I wish I remembered the channel name. Deep Sea Oddities? It's Oddities, I think it's called. And I love watching those videos because it just shows you like it just shows you how people or the scientists or people, what's the term? Marinologists. It shows you the images or videos they capture on the water. So they discover new species of fish that they've seen before, and they also show like like pretty much different scenery on underwater, and also shipwrecks and even oh crap. Oh, thank goodness I quick save. There's so many. It was my birthday today, and it just blew me up. I became 1 year old when I exited out the water, and that's what I've been greeted with. But anyways, Deep Sea Oddities. Yeah, I think they have some clips where they showed you shipwrecks of. I'm not sure that the Titanic is one of them, but you can also see like this old clipper ship, or I think it's supposed to be, or it's this ship that came from supposedly 1800 or something. Oh, by the way, I tried to say I was joking about that because I had the party hat. Like, hey, look, I come out of the water. It's my birthday. Nah, my birthday is on oops, wrong mouse scroll. My birthday is on January 1st, so. But I still appreciate the message, Rabbit, regardless. What is it? We can all celebrate the unbirthday of everybody, though, if it's not their birthday, like in Alice in Wonderland. Also, why is the mouse wheel controlling? Yeah, thanks. I have belated birthday. I appreciate that. Interesting experiment. Apparently, the mouse wheel controls the scroll. I'm scrolling the wheel. If I move the mouse wheel, I can control the chat window. But I'm currently using the window for New Vegas, so that's weird. Oh. 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 Well. Hold on. If it wasn't obvious what happened, the New Vegas crashed. I guess that's probably explaining why something weird's happening. No worries, we got a quick save, but like I said, it's not a stream on Twitch for me without technical issues. It'll always be a thing. We have what we need, right? Repeat it, right? You know, as much as I like to use this, we really need to get good armor now because we're getting destroyed so quickly. There's a ranged armor. Alright. I need to put that music from Super Mario 64. Jolly Roger Bay, I think it's called. I need to learn how to, I wish my Nintendo 64 still have it, but I need to get a better, getting the wires is easy to put on a HD, using an HDMI cable for Nintendo 64, but the console itself is just struggling to work, which is making me really sad right now. At least PlayStation 2 still works, but yeah, I'm feeling nostalgic. I want to give Super Mario 64 a try. Anyways, we have some folks over there who are gonna cause us trouble, and they constantly keep killing us. I'm really not a fan of that. They're being mean. So here's what we're gonna do. And problem solved. I think I said this. I'm not sure if I said this, but if I may be honest, I've never beaten it on my own. Or I only tried a little bit. So I've only watched my older brother played it, so I definitely need to give it a try and try to see if I get 100% on it. And that's a fun game I wouldn't mind completing. I can't say I've been I'm more of I enjoy playing like the Mario series, but I am not against trying them out for the first time. There we go. Hit a row.
Angry soldier robots with bazookas. I'm sure they'll be a good police force.
Man, I have some comments about that, but that's probably for another time. Drinking glass in the briefcase, huh? Oh, no wonder why. Grenade rifle MK2. Or Mark II, not MK2. Good old versus Zero Gundam. Uh-oh. He's doing the mouse wheel thing again. Uh. Oh, no wonder why. The mouse is so weird. Okay, I understand now. Because I think it thinks my mouse is outside New Vegas when in reality it's not. Okay. Weird things. Weird, as a minor hiccups in there. It's all good. You know, the more I think about Super Mario 64, the more I think about the personalized copies, and if anything, I don't want to take away the fun for people having, you know, or enjoying doing that, but I'm always confused. Like, do people not like especially people who genuinely think these are real?
It's going to be
And all I can tell the folks is that
once you've raised that bomber from Lake Mead.
L is real to 2069. It's what was I say about the personalized copies? Like, in order to branch about to make this to bring everything in conversation together, because there was a video apparently that on the internet, and I'm surprised not people have been trying to debunk this. And it was this channel on
That's tremendous.
there's this public like cable channel called Cubel, and I think it's not on air anymore. But apparently there's a video like going around on the internet where supposedly people took the like screenshots of these characters and they're saying, "Hey, support this TV channel, otherwise these characters will die off one by one." And literally, it's such a, it's like a, I don't know if I'm being mean here, but it's what it is to me is that when I saw it, all it is it was like some angsty hey, I hate Barney, I hate Elmo, like I'm gonna take these characters and I'm just gonna put like a shotgun sound effect, and the characters change to have like a bloody, or they look like they've been shot at, and as much as it is disturbing to me, it just seems angsty. And what made me laugh at first is that if you play Majora's Mask, they literally play you know the soundtrack because they literally played the song that plays if you have 10 hours left or something, like if you're at the very last moment before the moon drops onto clock town. And yeah, that's what I mean. Like it is, and what amazes me is that people thought this was legit. And I thought I was like, no way anyone believes this is an actual thing, because this would have been on headlines. So a lot of people would be talking about this on like on a news website. This video has a bunch of comments. People are asking like, what is this? Like who like people are asking like, is this legit? Did Kibo actually ever do this? And I was like, no. What do you mean? There's no way that this cannot this definitely did not air without them, like the whole news outlet, you know, losing their mind, saying that, you know, like someone has to answer for that, because as much as Cubo is not much of like a well viewed channel like for kids, I don't know when they stop airing that channel, but more people be talking about that, and there'll be people trying to debunk that. So I just find it amazing that people believe that. I know you can say these are kids, you know, this is the first time, you know, children seeing this, but still, it's just even the point stands where even if this is real, whoever made this is a jerk, because you're traumatizing kids seeing this for the first time. So that is where I'm getting angry, the fact that people believe this is true, because if this was true, they'd be traumatizing a lot of people, and I'm just not a fan of that. Like I've been through so much stuff where I've seen something for the first time that I should not see as a kid. I was like, oh god, I did not need to see this right now as a kid with a bunch of stuff dealing in my head right now. So
Exactly.
thank you, Loyal. Exactly. Thank you for agreeing with me. But yeah, it's yeah, that's what I mean. Like it just, and that's where it just, I have a lot of thoughts about that video, and I saw that, just like I'm just quite baffled that people believe that's true. It's like no, it's not. It's just someone being silly.
Hey, I better get rolling. Jack and I have a lot of work ahead of us.
Probably I say that with quotations. Am I done with that quest? Oh, let Pearl know. Okay. Alright. we finish everything about the boomers. Speaking about adult jokes, I've recently came across a clip of what was that show on Cartoon Network, Camp Lazlo. Holy crap, there is a lot of adult jokes on that show. So much so that I'm surprised Cartoon Network let that happen. And you know what's even cool about that? I know that's weird to say that, but it's cool because it makes sense when you realize the same people who made Camp Lazlo are the same people who made Rocko's Modern Life. So that makes sense for the adult jokes.
How can Mother Pearl be of help today? What you have done for us is a miracle.
It's an alright show. I have to double. I might have to see an episode of it to say whether it's a good show or not. I vaguely remember watching it, but it's been a while. I just only saw those clips and I was like, wow. But yeah, I am not kidding though. The adult jokes hidden in the show is just more. They are as subtle as a brick in a glass shop. It is very obvious. And like I can't stress enough, amazing how they were able to get away with it.
Of course, my child. After all that you have done for us, we would love to help you in the upcoming battle. After all the training in virtual reality, the young ones would relish an opportunity to put their skills to battle. We'll be there when you need us.
Idolize. Wonderful. And that's the last thing I'll do with the boomers. Speaking of the last things. Anything good you have here? I'll be taking those missiles. Thank you very much. Oh, I wonder what's the, is it like the old cartoon Bugs Bunny, or is it, what is it? Like, there's some Looney Tunes shows out there, like, I know there was that modern one on, who was it? I don't know, it was on HBO. But there was a modern Bugs, like a Looney Tunes show, and that one was very morbid. Like, it kind of, it feels like the people who made Ren and Stimpy were the ones behind that show. I think literally, there was an episode where Elmer Fudd, like he has this factory that makes sandwiches, and he gets caught. I don't know what happens, but he falls into said machinery, and low key he gets turned into a sandwich, and I think Porky Pig eats him, and he just took a bite of it and he didn't like it, but the episode ends there. Like, it's just assumed that Elmer Fudd just dies because he got turned into a sandwich. It is messed up. Oh, I think I might have an idea what is this you're talking about. I need to look up the clip of it once I get to it. It's definitely yeah. I have a feeling it's like one of that pirate episode. Oh, I see. It probably might be a localization thing then. Yeah, they probably that's interesting. They might have done that on purpose. Then I like to imagine. That's actually funny. I do want to check. My lock picking skill is 28, and this increases what? What increases lock picking skill? Perception? Yes. Okay. Then, what is good for perception increasing? Boomer's helmet. There was something better than that. Yeah, give me that hat. That hat looks better. Charisma 1. Shooting increases perception. Alright. Probably put on a sneakier outfit, maybe. Let's put on this outfit. That's enough to increase my lockpicking, right? To the, oops. $30, and I think if we use a magazine, we should be able to get past that. And that's live. Locksmith's reader, there we go. Alright, you folks, wait here. Wait there.
Okay, boss. I'll just wait here, alone, while my heavily armed
You'll be fine, Raul. Oh, I only have 14 bobby pins. Gotta be careful. Ah, damn it. Let's see. Ah, somewhere here. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I really don't like the lockpicking mechanic in this game. There we go. Was my... Let's use this. We are stealthy right now. There's someone in there. I also saw, you also saw one from Flintstones. That's how you found the American version. Flintstones has a laugh track. You mean it's... That is so interesting. That is actually interesting, the fact that the Flintstones without the laugh track, actually. I mean, there might be some shorts without it, but... It's like, imagine watching, what show relies a lot on this laugh track. Like, that's an experiment I want people to do, like, if they're able to. If there's a show or series out there that needs to have a laugh track in the background, imagine removing that, and see how awkward the show gets even without the laugh track, because that's something I'm quite curious. Cause Big Bang Theory. Oh, yeah, that's what I've heard. Someone did that with that show, and I need to see that because it's amazing how laugh track actually does make a difference, and it doesn't help with the fact that literally almost every show that's trying to be humorous or like gives the live on set feel, it has to put the laugh track in order to catch that feeling. But without it, it's just so awkward. I need to see that. Anyways, not the map, aerial quest. You can depend on me. That's what I need. We go in here. Uh-oh. Let's download. We could check everything else, but I don't think there's anything interesting. Stop here so we can generate. They're not moving. That's good enough. Everything is completely normal. Do not mind me. Everything.
right behind you, boss.
Okay, now we can probably talk to Cass, but before we do that, let's go finish up. Where is that? Was it? Not McCarran. Crimson Caravan, there we go. We're gonna talk to her and then we'll go bring out Cass so we can finish her personal quest. But there's those folks at the... I'm not sure if that just matters a lot, but those guys who are running the Silver Rush, they will get pissed off at us if we do this. And I wanted to say something, but I was about to point out that this is the best farm ever. You got a Deathclaw. You have a blind Deathclaw, which is generally a giant Deathclaw. You have these giant lizards. Like your whole farm has just a bunch of dinosaurs. This place must be protected at all costs. I love these fellows so much. Adorable dinosaurs here. I approve of this. Even this tiny Night Stalker has, despite having a wolf body, it has a snake. It's a snake head and tail. I love this farm. That is awesome. Wholesome dinosaur farms. I want one.
House is dead. This time for good.
Okay. Where is she? Guard. Is this you? Yep. Seriously, everyone lives.
Welcome back.
Very. Okay. I was about to say something about your vault suit, but then I think that skull. Yeah. She's been waiting for me to finish the quest for the entire time. She's been sleeping. And she's been here forever, so. Here you go. I finally finished the quest you assigned me.
I hear it's business as usual at the Gunrunners, as if nothing unusual happened. Excellent work. We'll be able to use the schematics you acquired to begin manufacturing our own weapons immediately. We'll provide some to you at a discount.
Crimson Caravan.
Yes, I understand that he's decided to quit outright and not even ask for compensation. I'm a bit curious what exactly you said to him. Then again, perhaps I'd rather not know. Thank you all the same. I'm very happy to be rid of that man. Very good. On occasion, it's proven to be more profitable in the long run to simply buy out the competition. And this is one of those occasions.
11 bottle caps. Wow, that is the lowest I've seen anyone give me so far.
Something has actually come up. A prospector recently came through here and spent
Yeah, I am definitely
supplies.
gonna
Close
steal information
inspection
from you,
of these
get you in
caps has
trouble.
revealed them to be brand new. This is a problem. The most likely source of these new caps is the old sarsaparilla bottling plant. Go there, locate the bottle cap press, and disable it.
Nah, I don't much care for the bottle cap currency. I probably should, but
House is dead. This time for good.
everybody wants to say that line. Before I go, is there anything worth stealing? It's an ammunition box. No. Anything else? Radix?
Sure, boss.
Oop.
The old man will crawl
Ah, wrong button.
around in the dirt to keep hidden.
I really love Raul whenever
You can't
he's...
just take that.
Aw, damn it, he saw me. Did I quick save? No. That's fine.
Things are getting
Yes, they are indeed. I gotta afford it, but still, I'm like, that's fine. I do need to go here, right? Where's that quest? Heartache button number? Yes. Where's that vault? Who's here? These individuals with their outfits. Thankfully, we have a lot of these magazines. But we're kind of low on bobby pins. Oh, thank goodness. Bottle caps. There we go. That's the payment I wanted. Some money. Should I read this? I probably should. I think it's miscellaneous, isn't it? Crimson Caravan Van... Oh, they're called Van Grabs. Okay. This agreement between the Crimson Caravan Company and the Van Grabs to undercut or eliminate all rival caravan companies in the region, such as Gunrunners and Cassidy Caravans. In case of the Cassidy Caravans, Gloria Van Graff has agreed to use mercenaries against Cassidy Caravans to drive down the company's value, allowing Alice McLafferty to purchase the remaining assets at a bargain price. Yep. Nothing but cutthroat business practices for these two. So that's one down. We will have to go to these folks to turn something in. However, is it the north? Yeah, the north, right? There we go. Before I do that, I would like to finish I'm not sure if it matters. They'll probably get angry at me no matter what I do. Who are you? Bro, why are you running away? That's like, what was going on? You know what? Let's drop this, right? What can we pair this with? No, we're not gonna use the camera. I do want to repair the Ranger's Koya. There we go. I need to buy more rounds for this revolver. I think this revolver is actually one of the more powerful. That was weird. Quick saving just in case. Uh oh.
The kings reign supreme.
Okay. Do like the yams of this place. Not sure it's hard. I'm not sure you can hear it on the stream, but the soundtrack of Fallout 1 and 2 is something that I missed in the fourth game, and it's been I will forever mention that.
Afraid I'm gonna have to search you before.
All right.
It should only take a moment. There.
They'll search me. La 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 la. I'm here. Don't mind me. I'm just definitely not gonna do anything suspicious to your building. Cloak? Oh, not cloak. Oh damn. We really need that much of a lockpick?
You got a problem?
Yes. I need to use the bathroom. Do you guys have... Hold on, I'm curious. Oh! That's fascinating. We'll wait for this to charge up. I'll see if I can lockpick their key, but was it lockpick? I'll see if I can pickpocket their key, but I'm not sure that's possible. Alright.
Come on. Whoa. Found you.
Don't worry, boss. No, I can't.
Well, that went poorly. Let's try that again. Does it ever... Does chance of success of pickpocketing ever change? There we go. Yeah, I was just unlucky. Awesome, there we go. Oh, damn. Wait. Does this unlock the safe? Ransacking? Ooh. Hesitation, maybe. There we go. Hopefully this unlocks the safe. Nice, there we go. Ooh, give me all of this. Give me all of this. Give me all of this. Thank you. Get out, get out. Alright. You guys don't see anything? Shh. Do I want to be greedy because they have more stuff back there? I'm curious. Locked door. There might be some good stuff in there. John Wilkes Booth wanted poster. Yeah, those are definitely Fallout 3 items. I don't remember seeing that in New Vegas. Yep, dinner bell. What a good item already. Recon armor. Oh, but doesn't give the best sneak though. And I think that's all anything about here. Anyways, that's all I need to do. And these guys saw nothing and none of the wiser. You know what this means though? What I can do? Theoretically, what weapon do they have I can steal from them that's pretty good? Because I know Plasma Defender is good if you tend to be the one-handed person for energy weapons. Plasma Caster, yep. I want to steal that from them. There we go. You guys don't see anything. We're too close. Comfort for these folks. Train and resell. Gee, who's been taking all of our gear? This mysterious individual here who's just green and stands out. Popped out of nowhere. He's definitely not responsible for taking all of our equipment. It's probably cheap. It's a cheap weapon as an item perk, but it does get the job done. I think that's good enough. Right? Grenades. I don't much care for it. And there's a reason why you probably want to take from most of the equipment here. Ooh, here's some good stuff here. Charger rifle. Don't mind me. There we go. Now we can go back to Lucky 38.
I, Robert Edwin House, am deceased. Please approach a Securitron and take one of the printed obituaries.
Is that always gonna play every time? I wonder. Hello.
Always a pleasure.
Well, at least she's still around. Sounds so sweet.
You should have heard Leo, sweetie. He laughed and laughed when that old man in the box exploded.
It's a pretty mantis with that voice, I love it. Rex.
Hey.
Hey, Boone. Cass? No, Raul. Where is Cass? Veronica. I know I left it. I unfortunately decided to have Eddie go back to Prim, was it? Oh, what's this? Oh, I thought that was a snuggle for a second. Where is Cass? Oh.
Ready to leave yet? This place puts my teeth on edge. Aside from the TV-faced robots, the dust and the old man smell in every room, nothing. It's a paradise. This place has the old world blues about it. Everything in here feels like it should have passed on a long time ago. Hell, it's hard to believe Vegas is right outside. So, yeah, I'm looking to leave whenever you're ready. Can't be any worse than here.
Well, thankfully, we can travel some more. Oh, I need to talk to her first, don't I?
You find any evidence yet? No shit. There it is. The blood, the motive, as clear as day. They must have penned these with snake venom. But we got it. Now what? Sure, this damns them, but only if someone listens. Well, Jackson and the Mojave outpost could get it to the folks in the west. I wouldn't trust anyone closer to the Colorado. And the Crimson Caravan and the Van Graffs have their heart back west. Not sure it'll do any good, though. All right, let's do it. Listen to what he has to say. Glad I left the outpost behind.
Did I meant to go back to the penthouse? I just find it that even though we killed House, we can't take our companions into where House used to be. It's a weird thing.
Let's hit the road.
Right
I
behind
feel like they should be able to follow us. Maybe it's some coding error. Just enough time to implement that. Maybe? Who knows? Then now we can go to here. And I think with that, we've actually legit finished with every companion. Now it's only a matter of wrapping up everything with the factions here or there for House. Excuse me, not House. Yes Man, and then we can start working on the DLCs, which I am looking forward to it. Particularly with that money. There's something with that money I would like to show off that's hysterical for me that I will forever love doing. Where is he?
Appreciate the help. Wish I had more work for you, but nothing else on the radar at the moment.
Here, I have your evidence.
What is it? Let me see. All right, this explains a lot of the lost caravans. I thought it was Legion work, but
I thought it was Legion work. I'm definitely not a Legion spy myself wearing this Legion outfit.
I can, if you make me a promise. I need you to swear you won't take revenge on Gloria or Alice. If you do, then your case is over, and we can't see that justice is done. I know some things are hard to let go. But you and Miss Cassidy need to understand that. Hear me? I can promise that. What happens after? Not even God himself could move the Congress in or out of session. And this is a tricky matter. God, what a mess. People turning against each other when the Mojave's at risk of falling. If the Republic's sinkhole progress doesn't kill us, greed will. Thanks for bringing me this. I know revenge must have been tempting. For what it's worth, I appreciate you didn't shed any more blood. We need to save our strength for the Legion.
About that.
I'll do what I can. And those folks that got killed need to be answered for.
I do know that because of doing this, for some reason, Alice is not hostile, like the Crimson Caravan. But the Van Grabs are now. So if you go to the area, they'll start trying to kill you.
Well, that's settled, I suppose.
Nice. That's a interesting carrying of Raul there, but
No. No, I know. Just hard to say how I feel right now. Wait, that's not true. I think the NCR back west, when riled, is going to be the worst enemy the Van Graffs and the Crimson Caravan ever had. They're all so mired in procedure and paper out there. The kind of evidence we gave is going to be worse than shooting them. I think that settles accounts with me and my men. That was some tricky political maneuvering, but worth it, even if it takes a few years.
Cass has gained the Calm Heart perk, giving her a permanent health bonus. I don't remember what happens if you take revenge. I don't know what the perk bonus does, but it's a good options here and there. With that, I think we can now officially wrap up, like I said, all the factions for Yes Man. So, speaking of Yes Man, we have wrap up everything. Well, we still have some quests to do with the boomers, but I probably won't show them here. Anything we can do just to make it so that the factions will work in our favor, it is very important for me. So now we gotta go talk to Mr. Smiley himself. I don't know about anyone else, but I never played Borderlands, but for some reason, Yes Man gives off a Borderlands vibe. I don't know why.
Oh, hi again. Can I help you with something else?
He's so bright right now.
Please.
Boomers have vowed to support me.
Really? Talk about diplomatic skills. I mean, just not getting blown up was a success. Now they'll only blow up the right sorts of people. That's what matters. That's one down, 4 to go.
Now we got the Great Khans, the Omertas, there we go. White Glove Society, and the Brotherhood Steel. I have about 30 minutes, and we'll probably go for explore a little bit towards the Great Khans. Good news is the Omertas and the Omertas and what is it? White Glove Society. They're here, so we can. I'd rather get the Great Khans first. I'd like to do it in order. Brotherhood Steel. No, I think I'll work on the Great Khans first, then the Brotherhood Steel, and then the casino. I've been holding off on the casino for so long, and I feel bad slightly, but it's pretty straightforward. Like I think the White Glove Society has a more fun quest compared to the Metos. I really want to say I really want to add the R at the end. I don't know why. But anyways, Great Khans. They're Remnants Bunker. I think they're over here. Oh boy. Time for us to get bombarded with fiends with powerful weapons. Oh, did I forget? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's get back here. There they are.
Let's hit the road.
Right behind you, boss.
Now we can go back. Where is? There it is. Or here it is. That's a better one. Oh, I forgot. Even then, we still have to deal with fiends. Anyone else? I know fiends is a faction we have to deal with. We'll probably deal with them with the Great Khans as well. So actually, that works. Let's put a marker here. 'Cause that's where we need to go now.
In no mood for Mantis.
Where's that weapon? Fist of the North Arm maybe, but Blade of the East is what I want. There we go.
You like the sight of your own blood? I'm gonna blow you to pieces.
Oh. He did say he wanted to make people scream, and there you go. Ooh, another dinner bell. There we go. Time bomb, eh. Then again, no, what's better? Look, I have the ride shotgun. Does dinner bell use the same 12 gauge? And this is a 12 gauge, isn't it? Yeah, let's drop you. I don't want this. Ride shotgun or dinner bell? I think I'm more inclined to sell that one more. Because the ride shotgun's probably better, isn't it? Yeah. And then the caravan shotgun. 20 gauge. Makes sense. 20 gauge for me. Have a lot of bullets for this, so why not? Let's use this now. I'm almost dead. Whoops. How many stim? I need to buy more stim packs. Oh no. Ah, this mouse wheel again. I really don't understand why the mouse wheel is just messing with the chat window. It's actually quite. I'm getting concerned about that. All right. Oh, we're surrounded. Wait a second, you're kidding me? These guys are also... Wait. Don't tell me you guys are under effect with this as well. It's not that it's just like not how to explain this. Like when I scroll the mouse wheel, apparently it's thinking that I'm also scrolling the chat window for Twitch. When in reality, I'm doing this just to move through the. Like it should be, you know, the mouse wheel should be on the new Vegas screen. It's like the mouse itself, right? But apparently it's thinking also moving around the stream chat window, which is so weird. It's just a weird thing that's going on. But speaking of weird, right? Okay, that guy can be targeted. Can you be targeted? Functioning post game. Disable. Oop. Weird. Absolutely weird.
Get the fuck away from me!
Because yeah, you can definitely be targeted, but.
Doctor's bag is in whiskey if you want.
Ah, man, this is really annoying. I thought that would fix the issue. Disable God mode. You guys follow me? Yeah. Okay, so. Oh wait. Yeah, just deal with them again. This will forever be our challenge, apparently, for the randomizer. Because I thought that disabling that would prevent that from happening, but no. Seems like that's our curse forever. Unless it's post-functioning game. It's causing these enemies to keep popping up. I definitely need to look up that mod. There's something that's really... This is getting a tad bit silly. But anyways. Last few 30 minutes, I'll do my best to get to, I forgot what's the place called. Red Rock Canyon? I think that's what it's called. You got a sword duel. Uh oh. What sucked is that I tried to jump backwards, but then this guy's blocked me. That was... At least I quick save. It's fine. Take two. We got missiles.
Damn it, that's gonna... There you are!
Wait, where? What? I don't care what kind of grenades are these. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is... Okay, is it safe to assume that he's using holy hand grenades now at this point? Whoever that is. Alright, use this. No. That makes sense. Holy hand grenades. I'll take more of them. It just doesn't end, does it?
No more ammo.
Is that Cook? That might be. Nah, just a generic fiend.
Okay, I guess.
I'm gonna blow you to pieces.
Oof. Ooh, lucky. This is just damaged already. Wait, is this? That's not the weapon that the ranger had. I don't remember what's his name. I'm not gonna take it. Oh man, I need more stim packs. We're so low on it right now. Use this. Every bit helps. There we go. Health back up. All is fine as it should be. Invisible enemies, low on healing supplies, just a crazy disorganized mess of inventory. No, it's all good. No worries. We're making progress. It's the fact that these guys can pop out the end game which kind of scares me now. But we'll get around it. But yeah, I've gotta make a mental note to look. Oh, the assassins. Oh, how convenient. How convenient. Aw. There we go. Are you kidding me? Didn't take any damage from that? Let's change that. See, the problem is that I knew that was too close and I was just trying my hardest to escape from that. Oops. Oh no, we're back here again. No, 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 no. We're not gonna have this. the voices in the background. All right. I mean, you know, the thing is, why fix what is not broken with the first part, right? The blade works. Get in there.
I'm gonna blow you to
Blow you to. Oh, no wonder why. I forgot to change my armor. That's why. All right, change the armor. Hold on. There we go. Now get in there.
There you are. I'm gonna make you scream. Damn it.
Thank Thank you very much. I'll take those hand grenades. Uh-oh. Just no end. Can't even hit them or something? Let me guess, they're also...
Let's kick this in gear.
Cool. Yep, glitch up enemy. You guys have fun with that. I think then. So it's good to know, really though. It is good information knowing that even though I took away the patch, what's definitely causing this is the post-game content mod. That's the mod that seems to be creating these enemies that just can't be targeted by VATS, or I can't even use the console command to just remove them. Yeah, functioning post-game ending. Okay, that guy can take out at least.
Yeah. Time for more fighting. I know.
I think I need to buy more ammo for this weapon. This weapon's gonna carry me. Vital. Don't even have enough. No, but don't even have dinner bell. I think I repaired it. Drop you. Drop you. Can you take something? Nope. Grab this. Alright then, Death Cloud Buddy, you're taking Fido. Fortunately, I don't have anything. Just eat the just eat the brain on this weapon. No, don't do that. Here, there you go. I'll end up using these or the sniper rifle. Need every space I can. Quick save, damn it. There we go. Oh, so this is definitely Cook's area, I think, now. I kind of don't want to find him now, but... You know what? Is it just him? Seems like it is. He'll be taking that head. Wait a minute, don't tell me he's another one.
Need something with more.
Up, he's also immune. guy with his 500. What? You know what? For the last few minutes, let's try to test something real quick. We're saving this.
You like the sight of your own?
No. I refuse. Now this is the final test here. Functioning post-game ending. Let's check this out. And what's this? Functioning post-game end for patch? No. Now we can launch this. Let's see. Or disable this plugin. Can I just... Is this disabled? Outside bets. Where's that? There you go. Oh, no problem, Traffic. Hopefully, whatever you're getting for your meal is a good one. Thanks for dropping by regardless. Have a good one. I think I probably just, uh-oh. Yeah, I probably just, for the last few minutes, I'll tinker around with the mod here. See if this is gonna solve my issue.
Yeah. Time for more fighting.
All I'm doing is
I'm gonna make you scream. I'm gonna blow you to
No room
pieces.
for hunting.
So this might work then, right? Let's see. Blade of East. Let's get this out. Will you finally take damage? Word of pain. No. Okay, so no. We're okay. This is actually even much more... I did say, but let me do something real quick. This is so bad. That's so weird. I can't do anything with this guy. Oh, no, I can. So what's interesting now... Okay, at least we can take this guy up. Damn it. Okay, so at least a few that we could take out. We could disable one person, but... Notice how... I'm looking at the console end.
Get him, boss. I mean, if that's
You like the sight of your own fight?
Instead of the post-game content, now it's saying that world pain enemies are causing these enemies to spawn, or these guys are visible. That is interesting because world pain doesn't add enemies that are straight up invisible. This is something else is conflicting with something else. It's another mod, and I'm quite concerned with which mod is causing. Like, I have no idea what's doing this. This is so weird, honestly. I generally wish I had an answer to this. I think I might... I really want to figure this out on my own, like very off streaming. Cause last time it didn't, and I just all I did was exit and load and say, oh, then it's all fixed. Almost every enemy at that one Legion camp was, you know, I could target them with VATS and kill them. But this now it's getting worse now. Something is causing these enemies to be visible, which I am not a fan of. So I think that's probably a good stop. Fine, there's a point to end the stream here. I will, hopefully I can figure this out on my own. Just I gotta learn do some research, if anyone's able to point out a mod that's causing this confliction with World Pain and most likely post-game content, because it seems like these two mods are having trouble with it. But anyways, with that, with a buggy miss at the end, thank you for everyone dropping by to check out the stream. I really appreciate it, and yeah, hopefully you've been having a good week so far at the start of it. And if it's not, well, hopefully things get better. Look out for yourself, you know, if you haven't, or do something nice for something fantastic for yourself. Relax, take some time off. Like, you definitely earn it right now. But if you feel like you can't, you know, like if it's still, you know, you still got things to do, you got this, you know. I feel confident you can do it. But with that note, tomorrow will be more about Shock 2, and Thursday, Friday, still to be announced. I may have an idea what to stream, but I'll keep it a secret for now. Anyways, first of all, I really don't have a good way to close this. There we go. I will tinker around with this later. And on that note, on that note, I'll see everyone later. Bye.